Hey, my name is Maurice Katz, and I'm going to show you in real time how we got to the #1 page of Google within 1 minute. Not only that, I'm going to show you how we consistently get to the first page and even the first spot on the first page in Google. I'm also going to talk to you about the importance of video marketing and how 90% of traffic will be driven by video in the next year. So you don't want to miss this boom. You don't want to miss out on knowing how to get on the first page of Google every time. So watch the rest of this video so you can see in real time proof how you can go ahead and take advantage of it. So as you can see, this is my site. I'm a video marketing and branding specialist. But before I get into that, I want to introduce you to my good friend and literally mentor when it comes to SEO. His name is Mike Barnes, and he calls himself the SEO Alien. That's the name of his website. It's not called SEO Alien for no reason. I mean, this guy is a genius when it comes to SEO. And so what I want to do is I want to grab different random blog posts so you can see that they're at the top of Google. Let's go ahead and check this out. I mean, we're talking about #1 page of Google, #1 spot of Google. Look at this. Out of 954 million search results, he's #1. Let's look at some other articles. How are you using your blog RSS feeds? Let's grab that. There you have it. #1 out of 5,170,000,000 search results. He's #1. I mean, this is ridiculous. Why do you think he's my mentor and he's a really good friend of mine? How about, let's look at this one, the best sites to syndicate blog articles. Here you go, #1 out of 61 million search results. Again, #1. I mean, I can do this all day long. Let's go to page 2 and see what's on there. How about promote your blog with social networking websites? Out of 135 million search results, he's #1. These guys don't count because they're advertising, so they're paying to be up there. He's up here organically for free. I mean, #1 out of 135 million search results. How about how to article market on blogs? Let's look at that one. #1 out of 1,130,000,000. I mean, in the billions, and this guy's still #1. I mean, he's above so many reputable websites. This is unbelievable. Let's look at this one. Oh, look at this. This one actually was my blog that he let me write on his website. And I'll post this up here. If you look at it, this is #1, right, for 2013, 2,520,000,000. But guess what? This same article, watch when I do this. How to make the best videos. Forget 2013. Let's just do that. #1 also out of 4,570,000,000. This is the article I wrote, because if you click on it, you'll see I'm the author. He let me write a blog post about video on his website. But I mean, this is so totally crazy. I'm gonna go to the last page because this is like blog posts that he wrote a couple years ago and see if they're still ranking good. Let's go to how about this? How to add polls to your website or blog. Let's see that. #1 again, because I believe these are ads, and if they're not, then he'd be #3. But regardless, out of 196 million search results, I mean, look at this, at the top of Google on page 1. Let's go to another one. Let's see here. I mean, this is getting crazy. How about this? How to get rid of non-Twitter followers. Let's look at this one. Number one again for 3,930,000. So that's not too hard to rank for that. It's a little easier to get to number one on that one. That's like the first one there. That was only in the millions. But just understand, the bigger the number to search for, the harder it is to rank. Or what about creating? Let's look at this one. Creating powerful feed for search engine optimization. Let's copy that. Control V. Okay, look at this. 27 million search results, and he's number one over here. Now, this is what I want you to understand. What's so important about this is that if this number is like in the hundreds of thousands right here, that's a lot easier. But when it gets into the millions, and let alone the billions, you know how hard it is to be at the very top of the search engines for those? Now I'm going to show you a special treat. This is going to blow your mind. He went ahead and put together a webinar right here, and he sent me this webinar. You don't want to miss it tonight. And he talks about ranking on the first page of Google and how he does it. And then the results for that blog post, which this was done on Wednesday. Today is Friday, so it's 2 days later. He's like, Maurice, you won't believe this. I ranked for so many different search results. And this is the email he sent me 33 minutes ago. He sent me this email, and this is the article. It's Article Marketing Guide for SEO and Social Media Success. We go to his website. It's the newest one right here. Article Marketing Guide for SEO and Social Media Success. When it's at the top here, that means it's his latest article. Now let's go ahead and look at what he ranked. Article Marketing Guide for SEO and Social Media Success. If we go in here, he ranked 8 different search results. Some of them number one ranking on the website and on the first page of Google. Some of them were number 3. But let's go ahead and look. One article for so many different keyword phrases is ridiculous. Let's look at these, for instance. Article Marketing Guide for SEO. This is just, mind you, this is just one article, okay? Number one result out of 4 million. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. One article, multiple phrases. I mean, this I've never seen before. To be number one in the top of Google for multiple phrases. Article Marketing Guide for Social Media. See, SEO Alien right here. Tips and tricks. Look at that, 73 million search results. Steps to success. Now, mind you, if you were on that webinar, you'll be a witness that this happened within minutes that he ranked for this stuff. Minutes. It wasn't like it took him 7 days or 2 weeks or 3 months. Number one again, 34 million search results. I mean, instantly. Number one. And then this one, I believe he said was number 3 here. Let's look at this one. But I think you're getting my point that this guy knows how to get to the top of Google. And here you go. Yep, number 3. It's number 3. Out of 51 million search results, he's number 3. And so I'm just blown away with what he's able to do. And you have access to this information. I mean, we have all the tips, all the tricks to get to the first page of Google. Look at this. Let's just go through this here for a second. Let's just recap on seeing all these different blog posts that's at the top of Google. You can see his image there. Mike Barnes' image on all these different blog posts on the first page of Google. What would that do for your business to be at the first page of Google? What would that do for your company to be ranked number 1 out of 5,170,000,000 search results? All I'm telling you is that that's what we're able to show you. We're able to show you how to literally dominate Google and how to be at the very top. And this is all done, let me tell you, white hat, no black hat. Black hat, Google finds out, they're going to Google slap you, and they're going to say, you know what, you're going to get knocked down. Anytime they change their algorithms, you're going to get knocked right off the top of Google. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. I showed you articles on his first page. I showed you articles on his last page, showing you how they're still ranking on the first page of Google, which means that whether he wrote the article 2 years ago or he wrote the article a day ago, they're all on the first page of Google. And so it doesn't matter what Google does or what Google changes in their algorithms. We make sure that we write articles and we do things according to the way Google likes it to be done, and therefore you'll always be in the top of Google. So that being said, you want to learn the strategies and the tactics that we have available for you so you could take your business, take your income to a whole nother level, because at the end of the day, it's not about the search, it's about being found. If people can find out that you exist, whether you're an online marketer or a traditional business, guess what? You're going to make a ton more money. Go ahead, put in your information, your first name and your email address so you can get access to exactly the step-by-step process on how to put your article and your blog to the #1 spot on Google.